messaging system.
Clear frames.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yo, what's up, you cocksuckers over at the Clear Frame? It's your boy Franco. Hey, your boy's got a fucking podcast going on. Keep me out of the fucking loop. You know, calling in from Oklahoma, this dusty ass place and shit. Nothing but fucking tornadoes and fucking beer. Trying to go back home and get fucked up with you motherfuckers. Call me back. Just get fucked up over the phone on that Soldier Boy shit.
Hey, yo, it's Ramon. I don't know what the fuck happened last night, but I'm super brutal. My dad's pissed off. My girl's pissed off. My neighbors are pissed off. Honestly, bro, I don't know how to tell you, but I'm stuck in the roof. If someone can please bring a ladder and just kind of help me out, that would be awesome. But please hit me up ASAP.
Hey, Nestor. I haven't heard from you since last night. Starting to get a little bit worried. Call me back when you get this. Bye, big head. Love you.
Hey, yo, motherfuckers. Answer the fucking phone, man. Where the fuck are you guys at?
Hey, yo, this is Ramon, a.k.a. Redrunko. Are you guys still cooking with the ladder?
Hey, what's up? It's Steven. Yo, I don't know what happened to you guys last night, but calling in to check in. Got your keys. I got your wallet. I don't know how the fuck you made it home. Yo, we gotta talk about this shit. Yeah, call me back. Later.
Where the fuck is Louis and his stupid ass? Louis, what the fuck? This fucker has been leading me on all fucking week. He needs to buy my beer right now, cause this shit is fucking dry, and I need my beer. I need my beer. Bye, bitch.
Yo, Clear Frame. Where you guys at? Party time's over. Wake your asses up and let's get to work. I'm on my way to Ramon's with the ladder. We're coming over. What do you guys want to drink?
It's the motherfucking Clear Frame, boys.
I didn't know we were back on.
Oh, we're rolling, dude.
All right.
We stay on.
Well, you ruined my intro. But
You sleeping, boy?
should I just come in now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. When there's something strange in the neighborhood, whatever you do, don't call the motherfucking Clear Frame boys. With me is Nestor and Pablo, and who's our guest today?
Jackie.
Hi.
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 How are you guys?
We're
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
You happy to be here?
Always.
Oh, she's nervous.
I'm always nervous.
It's okay. Me too. I live in a constant state of being nervous at all times.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, you know.
It's
different every day.
All right.
But, okay, what? No introductions? We're just going to jump in?
I thought that was the introduction.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I thought there was going to be like an explanation of who she was, but all right.
No, that's fine.
All right.
We'll get into it throughout the episode.
Okay. Sounds good. Question. I got a question for you guys, all you guys. So the COVID vaccine's been going around, right?
Yeah.
Starting to get a little traction.
Yes.
I think more on the East Coast than over here, right?
No, it's pretty heavy here already.
Yeah? Did you get it yet?
No.
Okay. All right. So say you know, everyone starts getting it, right? You go, you line up, you get your shot. What superpowers are you hoping to get?
Well, I always wanted to teleport because I hate traffic. And I feel like traffic makes me into a terrible person because I'm always so angry from traffic. So I feel like...
You suffer from road rage?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I would never shoot somebody because, well, one, I don't own a gun. But if I did, I wouldn't shoot somebody out of fucking road rage, anger, or whatever. But I do. It does, like, mess up my day, and then I got to cool down and whatnot. But, yeah, I always wanted to teleport. I feel like... Can that give me teleportation powers?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's COVID. COVID's here for everyone. It's like Oprah. You get a power. You get a power.
What about you, P? Or Jackie?
Go ahead, Jackie.
Actually, you took mine.
Teleportation.
Well, you have to choose a new one now.
No. I
This
only
is the
had
only
it-
strain.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
He's
I
got
got
the-
the teleportation strain, yeah.
That's not fair.
He got the shot before you, so.
Fine, then fine.
Okay,
I guess
yeah.
that's
Damn it, you
close.
took mine.
Well, too bad. Now you find a new
Well,
one.
P needs a new one now.
Yeah, I guess maybe flying. Because I have family in Arizona, so I'm always trying to like visit them. But
Uh-huh.
I hate the 5-hour drive.
Yeah,
So that'll
okay.
make my life easier.
If I was a nice guy, I'd give you mine, but I already took it, so.
It's fine. Flying is cool, I guess.
Yeah. I'm afraid of heights, actually. I wouldn't like
Really?
flying. Yeah.
I used to be afraid of heights, and then I think I was at Knott's with my cousins, and they made me get on Silver Bullet. And after that, I stopped being afraid of heights.
Oh, which one did I get on? This was like, I think I was a freshman, and we went to Not Scary Farm, remember?
Oh.
It was like out on a fucking limb, like it was just random, and I think we were playing baseball that day, right? Because I wanted to try out for the baseball team.
I think so.
So we were practicing with my friends, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Knott's. Like, you guys should come with us." And me and Pablo were like, "I don't know if our parents will let us. Like, first off, we don't have money. Like, we have to ask them, you know." And sure enough, they were like, "Yeah, cool." And I was waiting in line, not knowing what I was waiting in line for, but I was just happy to be there. You know, I was with my friends, with Pablo. We're at a fucking theme park, and they strap us in, and it was the Supreme Scream, right? That's what it's called.
No.
And you remember, dude, we're going up, and I was just like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, fuck you!" And they're just laughing. And I'm just fucking cursing everyone, like, "Well, why the fuck did you let me get on this thing?" And I think I hate heights even more now because I
No
nearly shat myself up
See,
there.
But it was funny because Nestor was shitting himself, obviously, but also his friend who invited Nestor was the one. He was also shitting himself too.
Oh, really?
Raymond.
I don't remember that because I was focused on myself. That one sucked because the way down, you come so fast, and the air is going up, and
That's
you
what
feel
she
like
said.
you're drowning, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel like you're drowning because it's like going in through your nose. If you open your mouth, like it's just like pushing all the air in. You're like,
I feel like
Fuck.
my lungs are just like lifting somehow.
that one sucked.
You never went on the Twilight Tower Terror with us when we went to Disneyland?
I think I did.
I think
Yeah.
that was the only one you went on.
Yeah. That was at California, right? California Adventures. Yeah, I went on that
Sounds
too,
cool.
and I fucking hated my life.
See, I used to be the same way until I discovered like drinking and going on roller coasters, and you don't feel it.
See, I haven't done that, but
I haven't tried that.
yeah, I haven't tried it, but I enjoy the roller coaster.
But see, you would think it had because I always thought that maybe it had the opposite effect, like it'd make you puke or whatever. But nah, like you literally do not feel it. Like it's great. You're just like like I'll be the same way. I'll be like, oh fuck, but like, not because like I'm shitting my pants, just because I'm just like
I could do I could do most roller coasters because I love I love going fast. I love feeling the wind like hitting me and all that. I like the sharp turns and all that. But when it comes to heights, like it does freak me out. And ask Steph, like I'm always, and I mean you've also, well, you haven't seen it, but you guys have seen it. Like we've gone to theme parks.
yeah.
In the line, I'm just like fuck, I should just get out. I should just get out. Like what am I doing? But
Yeah, you didn't
That's
even
terrible.
get to like the drunk part just because your own anxiety didn't let you.
Yeah, and do you remember at Disneyland, somebody, I think you or Kevin got drinks, and I literally just wanted the ice, right? And you poured ice into my drink, and they fucking made me throw out my drink. And it was literally it was just ice, but they thought like I don't know what the fuck, like ice soaked like in alcohol or whatever. And they made us.
They said something about that.
Yeah, they're like either you throw it away or you get kicked out. We're like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
Oh no! I bought an alcoholic beverage and you wanted my ice.
Yeah.
So I gave you my ice.
Yes.
After I killed my drink, and they got like somebody saw and they were like trying to like they made you throw it away because like you were gonna get drunk
Yeah.
off of the ice soaked.
That was so stupid.
Yeah, because you weren't 21.
I was
at
like
the
19 or
time.
20. Yeah.
You're probably
Aw.
20. Yeah.
It's so
that's
dumb.
great.
Disneyland, yo.
It's ridiculous.
So yeah, going back to Lewis's question, what was yours, Pablo?
Well, originally it was flying, because teleportation is cool, but flying at least you're still like doing something. You get to soak in the view. But since Jackie took that vaccine, I don't know. Probably be like that one guy, the flame on guy. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That
you know,
sounds like you actually.
But like, why?
your superpower could be that you're just tall.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, the man embraces his height right now. Like, fuck it.
I'm short. I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
No, wait, what'd you say? Flame on? Oh, so
Yeah.
Human Torch powers.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Okay, but like, what if there's a twist? Like, you know, like you want to teleport. What if like you teleport and like You teleport somewhere and your finger doesn't come with you, and then you only got 4 fingers. And the next time you teleport, you only got 3.
Oh, it's like that one movie. I can't remember the name of it. Let me look it up.
And then you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Which one?
Does it take place in like Ukraine or something?
I don't know where it takes place.
Oh shoot, never mind.
And what about you? What if you're flying, but then all of a sudden you start sprouting wings?
That's
That's
even
fine.
better.
How's that
That's
better?
not a good one.
What if you're like walking
I have no
around and
problem
like
with
you're just
that.
turning around
Because
knocking
well,
everybody
now it's not a superpower. Now she's just a human with wings, and she can fly
Yeah.
everywhere and not have to worry about something else. Like me, I keep losing fucking fingers and limbs and whatnot. You know what I mean?
That just sounds
And
like
then
a
what
plus.
if Pablo? What if you can't stop setting shit on fire? What if you're just laying in bed and you just
Wait,
spontaneously
first off, I'm
combust?
still confused why he wants to be a fucking flame boy. Like,
Well, because I can't fly, so might as well do something cool.
Well, hey, there's
so you're gonna be the person responsible for the 100,000 acres fires in California.
I just stay away from fields. Oh, but the name of that
Problem
movie is Project Power.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I
And
know
that's
what
what
you're talking
happens?
about.
It's good. It's
I
like
actually heard it's good.
yeah, it's like well, I don't want to ruin
It's a
it.
Netflix original.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
ruin movies
Oh, I
all the
haven't
time,
seen that,
bruh.
though.
No, because I actually want to watch this one. So I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Oh,
But
what happens?
It's tight.
I don't want to watch it.
I want to see it now.
I'm down to watch it again. It's a good one.
Jamie
What?
Foxx
Okay.
and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, right?
And Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, he's in it too.
Yeah.
Just read what Netflix says about it, and then that way you don't ruin it.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'm not on Netflix.
Well, while he's looking it up,
Yeah. Go look.
What's yours, anyways?
I'm not gonna take the vaccine. No, but so what does that change things though? Like you get you could get a superpower, but you're gonna be losing limbs.
No, I'm not gonna do it if like I don't hate. Like I said, I'm not gonna shoot somebody off of road rage. So no, if I'm gonna lose a fucking finger and like just continue losing fingers, no, I'm not gonna take it.
We all gotta die somehow.
Well, I'm not gonna die from losing fucking fingers.
If you lose enough of them, I mean,
Yeah,
Well, what kind of quality of life is that?
The next time you lose, next time it's gonna be the whole arm.
True, yeah, I'm not gonna take it then.
We could take you, just don't use your powers.
Nah.
Well, that's another thing. All right, say you don't lose stuff. What if you're just sleeping and then you teleport in your sleep because you're having a dream, and then you wake up and you're fucking somewhere else?
Then I'll just teleport back. I'll enjoy where the fuck I'm at if it's cool, and if it's not cool, then I'll just teleport back.
What if you're in the middle of the highway, just like in your boxers and shit?
Well, fuck, I'll be quick, bruh. I'm not trying to get hit by a car.
Or what if you teleport like into like some random store and then you're in your boxer or whatever, and then you get tapped for like some indecent exposure or some shit.
Oh, yeah, see, you're getting too crazy with it, man. I guess I won't do it now. You think too hard about this stuff, which is good.
That is good.
It's good.
Some might say I don't think at all. No.
No. But I mean,
I would say that.
while we're talking about this fucking vaccine, are you guys going to get it? Like the actual COVID vaccine?
I don't know.
I mean, I think I'm good for a little bit, so I'll wait for the second round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might let some other people be the guinea pig.
That's
first.
where I'm at right now because I can already get it. I don't
Do
know
you
if I
have to
want
get
to.
it?
No, I don't have to get it. They're not
Okay.
forcing it on us. But I think about it. Like some days I'm like, fuck no. Like I'm not going to get that shit. Other days I'm like, man, I should probably get it. But now it's like, I don't know.
Do you guys get any kind of a incentive for doing it?
No.
Because firefighters are getting incentives for.
Are they?
For, yeah, because a lot of them don't want to get it.
Says who?
I don't remember what county it is, but I was just listening it to on the radio today.
Oh, I haven't. I got to do some research. But we
Yeah.
don't. As far as I know, we don't. And they actually lagged it on us because we're like one of the last like first responders or healthcare workers to even be offered the vaccine.
What?
Not trying to throw any blows at them, but you know.
But you would think that you would be the first, or
We should have been
Yeah.
the first tier, but somebody in the county, not going to say where, but if you know me, you know where. Somebody in the county fucked up and didn't do something right, and we were like one of the last ones to get offered. But now I could get it, and it's like, I don't know if I want to. I'm kind of in the same boat. I want to see what happens, and I don't think it's a matter of like a couple years. I think it's a matter of like 10 years or something where it's going to be like either good or bad.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it unless like my work requires it to. And even then, like,
Even
I don't
then,
even think
I don't
they're
think
gonna-
you can be forced. I've
Yeah.
heard of places already forcing people to get it, but I know a lot of people can say it's against their religion and whatnot. But there's this person in particular that I have on Instagram who went on a rant how he doesn't even get like flu vaccines, and he was saying how his place of work is like requiring them to get it, or they're gonna withhold their next paycheck. And it's like, that does not sound legal at all.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound.
That sounds like a
That is
fucking
legal.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
That sounds more like a scare tactic. I don't think
Yeah.
they
They
would
can't
do
do
that.
that.
No, they can't.
Like, not legally.
And as soon as you say like it's against your religion, I think that's where they need to stop and be like, okay, well, sign this fucking declination form or whatever, and you don't get it.
Yeah.
And then whatever the rules are, like, you know, maybe you won't get paid if you have COVID now because you didn't get the vaccine.
Mm.
And maybe if you got the vaccine and you get COVID, maybe you'll get paid. I don't know. That sounds like something they would do. Again,
Well,
I don't know the legality of that stuff,
Yeah.
but
But it's like, well, like you just said, like, we don't even regularly get the flu shot. So,
I do.
do you?
Yeah, I get it yearly.
See, I don't, and I work.
Yeah.
I don't either.
You don't?
Nah.
I don't.
I don't
had
think
it,
I've
like,
ever
a
got a
few
flu
times.
shot.
Well, I get them for free at work. The only time I don't get them is like if I miss the date, or if I'm just like too lazy, and obviously like if I don't want to go on my day off. But if they're there and they're offering them, I'm like, yeah, I'll get the flu vaccine.
Well, next time we're there, get one for me too. Yeah.
I'll get two. I'll get yours on my right butt cheek.
Yeah. So today we're getting what? A little bit strange, a little bit weird. Talking about urban myth. And
Yeah,
legends.
urban legends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was the one that wrote that in, but I wanted you guys to tell me urban legends.
Yeah. So
Well,
Come on here.
I figured if you wanted to hear about it, you probably knew some good ones.
do you have some, right?
I didn't really have any, and last night I started to look some up because I was like, well, I don't know if like they expect me to say one.
Well,
so I'm gonna look it up.
Well, if you follow us on Instagram, Lewis made a post on there and asked people like, or asked our followers,
What they wanted to hear.
what do you want to hear on future podcasts, this and that, and Jackie wrote urban legends. So we're like, oh, well, Lewis was like, what a perfect timing. She wrote that. Let's let her know so she can come with some good stuff.
Well, hey, what better way for you to hear urban legends from firsthand? You're in the seat.
No,
In the
that's
hot- in the
true.
hot
That's
seat, right?
true.
You wanted to hear it, and here you go.
If you want, I'll break the ice and I'll go first with mine.
Okay.
Okay, I wrote mine down.
I had to write mine down too.
I'm
actually.
gonna read it here.
Go for it.
But this one is known as the night shift ruiner. A little creepy, right?
Just a little bit.
Night shift, like graveyard shift?
Yeah, graveyard shift. Night shift ruiner. So basically the premise of this one was an old fry cook that was very clumsy, right? And this fry cook was cutting the patties, and one night he cut off his own hand. So he replaced his hand with a rusty spatula. And then he got hit by a bus and was fired on his funeral. All right? You guys following me?
Wait, did they know he was dead? Or they just like, hey, you're fired?
Yeah, he got fired on his funeral. Yeah.
So they went to the funeral and like.
We don't know. It's one of those like urban legends. You don't really know too
Real,
much of
real
the
quick,
facts.
I'll let you keep going, but
Let me keep going.
yeah,
going.
Go for it.
So every Tuesday night, his ghost returns to this said restaurant where he used to work, and he's just there to wreak horrible vengeance. And now three signals that his approach is coming is one. The lights flicker on and off. Okay. 2. The phone will ring and there will be nobody there. And 3. He arrives on the ghost of the bus that ran him over and crosses the street without looking both ways because he's already dead. Then he'll tap on the window with his grisly spatula hand. He opens the door, slowly approaches the counter.
I appreciate the sound effect.
And you guys know what happens next? You want to know what happens next?
What happens next?
Do you really want to know what happens next?
Yes.
Yes.
He gets you. Do you guys know who this is?
SpongeBob?
Yes? No?
SpongeBob?
But hashling slasher.
It's the hashling slasher.
The hell's that?
It's from the SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, it's the hashling slasher.
I didn't grow up on SpongeBob.
I know you grew up in the projects. You didn't have SpongeBob on.
Yeah, till I was 18, but and I bought my own cable.
I recommend you go back and watch that episode.
What's
That's
it
a
what's
great
it called?
episode.
It's called The Night Shift. Or The Graveyard Shift or something like that.
No, but what's the name of the slasher? What's it?
The hash slinging slasher.
The hash slinging slasher. All right. Yeah, I saw you typing it up way over there when you were writing.
I know you were looking.
I just read the title, but
I told him there was no title, and I told him don't look,
It said
and he
the
was looking.
hashling
Why'd you
slasher.
look?
Well, I would have known what it was anyway.
Uh-huh.
I never seen.
I was like, don't look. He's okay, and he's fucking reading it.
all right, my bad, dude. All right.
That was a good episode, though.
Was that good though? That was.
good.
Oh, yeah, that was a great story.
At what point did you guys know this was the hash slinging
The
slasher?
rusty spatula.
Okay. I thought that would give it away.
I was like, wait, this is SpongeBob.
I was gonna start with saying his name is the and then you know why they stopped there? Because they don't have time to they don't have time to say the rest because he gets them.
That would have been good.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Who's next?
Am I next?
You're next.
Go for it.
You want me to go? I got a couple. Actually, I sat at work all day, like doing like research on like all like the urban myths and legends from like around the United States and shit. I only picked a few because not all of them were that great, to be honest with you. But honestly, as a kid, I was very interested in like Bigfoot and like the Loch Ness monster and shit. Not that I believed it, but if there's a documentary about it on TV, I would sit and watch.
I was
it.
I was big on those too. You know, I actually visited in Washington, wherever, I forget where it's from. It might be like Mount St. Helens area, and that's where Bigfoot, like that's where they have a lot of sightings.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest spots.
Yeah, I went there once. That shit was tight.
They have like
They have a lot of
wood
big
carvings and shit.
Yeah,
right?
they have a lot of Bigfoot memorabilia there. It was fun. It was cool.
What do you think the probability of him being real is?
Or she.
Or she.
Or she. I don't know, to be honest. I feel like the idea of Bigfoot is fun and cool, but in reality, I don't think it's they're an actual thing.
Maybe not. Well, I don't know. There's like a lot of like, wilderness in the United States, but specifically Canada. Canada, there's the.
But it's always the nut jobs that see these things.
Right? It's like the people that have like, the sightings. Yeah, it's like their credibility.
But
goes up
is
a
it
little.
like, were they normal like you and me? Like, were they normal fucking people and then they saw this and now they're like going crazy trying to figure shit out?
You know what I used to love? All right, have you ever? I don't remember what the fuck it was called. Maybe it was like Searching for Bigfoot or something like that. It was like a show on like Discovery Channel.
Yeah, I have.
Where they did like all like the night vision and stuff.
And they do like weird mating calls. And they bang on the fucking trees all hard. Yeah.
But what always got me about that show is just like how they're out there with such certainty. Like, yeah, this is what Bigfoot does. This is his mating calls. There's like, whoop, 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 like, out of the woods and shit. And it got like that's what I think like because I don't believe it, but it's just like how they're out there with such certainty and like. They're not like whether they believe it or not. They're out there making themselves a fool or whatever.
They're
but
determined for sure.
Yeah. But it's always the same. They're always like, "Oh, do you guys hear that? What's that?" And they never catch anything. They never see anything.
I would love to have those people on our show just to see like what they really think. You know what I mean? That'd be fucking tight.
Yeah. But it's
But that's true. Like I never thought that like they never actually like catch anything or see anything. Yet there's so many episodes.
It's
it just keeps going.
It's the same with like the ghost episodes, like the paranormal or whatever. It's like if there's anybody in here, make a noise.
Did you guys hear that? He said he wants to kill me.
Yeah. Like for real, dude. I was like, you never fucking see anything. But like not those shows. I mean, I would sit and watch them, but like I said, they're all the same. But like documentaries and stuff where they would like present all the evidence, and they were like not like biased because it was always just like, yeah, here's like the evidence. Like believe it if you want, believe it if you don't. But like this is what people have said and people have seen it.
That shit is fun to watch though.
Yeah, it really is.
It is.
And like, I don't know. There's stuff like in the ocean I would believe a lot more just because like the ocean is like so like undiscovered.
The ocean is crazy.
Yeah, it's like space. Like,
the ocean is scary.
I love the ocean.
Yeah.
Like Shark Week, so cool.
Shark Week.
But I was
That's fun.
huge on Loch Ness Monster too. I don't know much about it, but I believe that there is big fucking creatures like that. Maybe it's not what they think it looks like or what they say it looks like, but I do think there's like giant ass creatures like that in the ocean. But I mean, if they're in the ocean, they could be on land too, you know.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Bigfoot.
true.
So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But all right, let me start with my first couple ones. So I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna start with like the less like exciting ones. But in Indiana, there's this place called the 100 Steps Cemetery. Ever heard of it?
no.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, there's a small town in Indiana called Brazil, which I thought was weird. But the 100 Steps Cemetery is located in the town of Brazil, though the official address is actually disputed. While it's not clear when the stories about the cemetery being haunted began, there are gravestones that date back to the 1860s. The legend states that if someone finds themselves in the cemetery at midnight, which what the fuck are you doing in a cemetery at midnight? Like never
Ghost hunting.
Never in my right mind would I fucking be there.
No.
Like what? It's fucking the sun's going down. Peace, bro.
I'm the type of person that won't visit a cemetery if I don't fucking have to be there.
No, but you gotta go. You gotta go celebrate the chair model.
When when I die, I won't even be at the cemetery, bro. That's how anti-cemetery I am. But yeah, they must climb the steps and count to 100. At this point, a ghost of an undertaker will appear and show the person a vision of their death.
Oh, that's cool.
On the way back down, the visitor is supposed to count the steps again. If they count the same amount of steps, the vision was false. But if they count like the
100 steps.
No, 101 steps. That's it. You're done.
You're done. Like you're gonna die. How
he showed you your vision.
Okay.
People who visited the cemetery in the past have tried to outsmart the supernatural forces in 100 steps by avoiding the steps altogether. They've reported being knocked or shoved to the ground by an unseen force.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
What's that one called again? The 100 Step.
The 100 Steps Cemetery.
100 Step Cemetery. That's cool.
That
Let's go do it.
creepy.
Record the live pod from the cemetery.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Um,
Fuck you guys. I'll zoom in. I'll just be like, all right.
Am I the only one there?
Apparently.
Yeah. Have fun.
Apparently.
That kind of, I don't know why, but it gave me like the Gravity
heebie-jeebies?
Hill type vibes. I don't even know if it's called Gravity Hill.
Yeah.
Where you park your car in some hill or whatever, or you don't park it. You might put it in neutral. I don't know.
You put it in neutral.
And then you start rolling down the hill and you see like little fucking handprints all over your car. That's what it is, right?
What I've heard, there's one here in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like right on the train tracks. The myth is that supposedly like there was a bus of kids like crossing the thing and a train came and like it hit the bus and killed all the children, or like the bus got stuck there for whatever reason. And the thing is, you're supposed to park on one side, on the south side of it, like facing north.
Uh-huh.
You hit your car in neutral, and you're supposed to put like baby powder on like the back of your car or whatever.
Okay.
And then you hit it in neutral, and then like it starts moving slow. It gets pushed over, and when you get on the other side, there's supposed to be little handprints or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There's a couple of those like all over the country.
There is.
But apparently it's just like an optical illusion. Like it's just like you're actually facing like downhill, but like the trees and the street.
It makes
and,
it look like you're going uphill.
like you're going
Yeah.
uphill,
Yeah, I read something about that.
That's why I call it Gravity Hill.
Mhm.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
That doesn't explain the handprints, though.
Yeah.
There's no proof of the handprints. That's just an added part of it.
Well, let's go do it. Let's find out.
That I would be down to try.
That'd be
That
cool.
doesn't sound too bad.
Let's go right now.
Put a couple.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll report back.
We'll report back.
We'll leave the mics running. You guys got this, right? No.
Just follow us on Instagram.
But
We'll be live.
yeah, that was the first one. The second one. Oh, okay. This one's a little bit interesting. Cropsey. Have you ever heard of him?
Of what?
Cropsey.
No.
It took place. This one I know kind of a lot of just because I've heard a lot of it. There's like a documentary I think on Amazon Prime, but he was like a serial killer on Staten Island. Supposedly he escaped from like the mental institute there, or he got released or something like that. And that mental institute still stands. Like they never like knocked it down and stuff like that. Like you can go and visit it, and like it's like you know how like people do like urban, what is it, spelunking or whatever, like when they go like
I don't know what you're talking
never heard of that shit. My homie does that shit all the time. But yeah, like you go like visit like an old abandoned fucking warehouse or like a school or something like that. and excavating or whatever. Urban excavation. You never heard of this shit?
You know, I think now that you're explaining it more,
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I didn't know that that's what it was called.
It sounds cooler than what it actually is, but it's like you literally just like go walk around and fucking like and people take pictures and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of those places. But like there's like it was like a rumor around Staten Island that people used to tell their, or not a rumor, but like an urban myth that people used to tell their kids like, oh, like, you know, you better behave or crop season's gonna come fucking get you, blah 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 blah. But it turned out to be an actual true story. There was a guy that like had actually like escaped from there, and he was like living in the woods somewhere, and he kidnapped a couple kids and he like killed them and shit like that. So there is some truth to some of them, you know. I think maybe like all urban myths start that way. You know, there's like a small truth to it, and then it just like builds on the lie.
Yeah, or it could be coincidence
on the legend.
What about? Kind of sounds like La Llorona a little bit. Does anybody know that one?
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many versions of that one, and one of the ones that I have, it's kind of compared to La Llorona.
Is it Mala Hora?
No.
That's the one I looked up, and it reminded me a lot of the story your fucking dad told us.
The ambulance one?
Yes, because
what story is this?
It spans from like New Mexico to Mexico, and like, so basically what it is, like, it's like this like entity like that, like it appears as a dark black cloud to some people, but like the most like evil form of it is like a woman, and she has long black hair and she's wearing a white dress and she stands in the middle of the fucking road.
Oh shit, that was her. Exactly,
right? And then if you see her, like it's a sign that someone you know or someone is gonna die. And remember when your dad told us the story?
Okay, so I'll tell my dad's story. Yeah. So
go ahead.
So my uncle used to, this is back in Mexico back in the day, he used to drive this ambulance from his little town or around his little town into the hospital in Guadalajara, I think it was, because that's like the biggest hospital, like with all the resources and the closest to them. It's a long drive. I think it's like 4 hours from my dad's town. And this one time I think my dad would go with him a lot. He asked my dad to go with him. He's like, cool, sure. And they were transporting this guy.
Wait, could you guys do that now?
Huh?
Can you guys do that now? Just bring random people with you in the ambulance?
Oh, no.
So I can't go on a ride along?
I mean, nah, it wouldn't work.
I'm trying to see La Mala Hora, dude.
I'm not. So basically, I'm trying not to butcher it, but they were transporting someone. He might have gotten shot or something like that. And it was through the mountains, right? Like, because like the thing was like there's little like pueblos out there and shit. Yeah.
And from the hospital that they were going to transport him to, like it was like
it's through the mountain. It's like hours, bro.
Yeah.
And they have this guy in the back, and then it's my uncle, my dad, and then this guy's mom is back there too. And they're just driving. And apparently, like, this lady, this guy's mom, just starts fucking praying and, like, going crazy, just praying out loud. And my dad and my uncle, like, what the fuck? And then my uncle sees, like, this fucking person in the middle of the road. And they're both like, what the fuck? What is this? And they described it like this, like, beautiful lady in the middle of the road, just all white dress, like, flowy, long hair. And they're just tripping. They're like, what the hell? And this lady's just getting crazier and louder with her fucking praying.
Well, I think
saying they're going to take her son. They're going to take her son. And she's just going nuts. And they're like, what the fuck? And then he kind of like veers off a little bit. These are like one-way roads. So one way going, north, one way going south, whatever it is. And he kind of veers off a little bit, trying to not hit this person, this figure, whatever it is. And she like brushes her hair as they drive by, and like my uncle felt her, and that's it. And then they like pull off to the first stop they can get off, and like my uncle's just pale, knees are fucking shaking, and my dad's like, dude, what the fuck just happened? And that sounds exactly like what you explained.
When I read it, this is the first thing that popped in my head. Your dad's story.
So crazy.
Yeah. Damn.
That's scary.
Very.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember what sparked him like telling us that story. We were just like all chilling.
Well, it's because I asked him because I know a lot of these stories and I like hearing them from him. because he doesn't butcher them, obviously, because this shit happened to him, and I like hearing fucking scary stories from him. Although, like, I won't be able to sleep that night, but he's got stories for fucking days, dude.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to sleep tonight?
Well, my
couple
dad
more of these, and I will be.
Yeah, my dad didn't tell it, so he'll be all right.
The hashling
Hashling slasher will.
He's gonna get
tuck
you.
me
He's
in.
gonna get you, bro.
Nice.
You know what? I'm not even gonna work tomorrow. I'm just gonna call off. I'm gonna wait outside. Go get a spatula.
Just knock on my door.
A rusty spatula.
I'm just gonna stake out in the backyard and wait.
If I don't see a bus, I ain't buying it.
Actually, you know what? That brings me to another. The story you were telling me, I thought it was like one of the ones that I heard, but like this is another one. This was not really like an evil, creepy one, but I forgot where it was at. I probably didn't even save it, but it's like not that important. But it's a bus, and like supposedly like it like picks up like weary travelers, or like if you got like a lot of shit like on your head, like on your mind or whatever, like you sit on it. And
Sounds like Harry Potter.
Kind of a little bit. The thing is like the bus people like get on it, and it never makes a stop up until like the point where the person's like ready to like get off or whatever. But, like people like they have accounts where they sit on it, and like maybe it could just be like, you know, they're just in their own head like thinking about their own problems, but like they don't remember like how long they've been on this fucking bus for and shit like that. And
They just make a stop somewhere, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
Or do they go back where they got on?
I don't remember reading too much on it, but like it just said like it doesn't stop until like, you know, they're ready to get off.
Interesting. Just a way to clear your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a peaceful.
It's like a drive.
Yeah. Kind of.
Sometimes you just go for a walk or you go for a drive.
How many times? Isn't that kind of scary? Like, I don't know if you notice this, but like whenever you do like long drives, like after a long day of work, like you don't
you're
remember.
You're on autopilot mode. Yeah. You're like, oh, fuck, how'd I get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether there's traffic or not, and
Uh-huh.
like, you know, and like your brain just knows to stop, or you're like, thinking about like everything fucking.
Yeah, it is crazy. That happens a lot to me.
Yep.
Well, you guys got any?
Sorry.
You guys got any stories?
I have more.
I do.
I got one,
I
but
have-
I don't know it, so I have to read it.
That's fine.
That's
Do
fine.
you want me to
I read
go
mine.
first?
What?
Do you want me to go first?
Why?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay, so I wanted to look some up from El Salvador because that's where my family's from.
Okay.
And I figured you guys would do like probably the ones from here, whatever. So the first one, it's about this. I don't know what to call it, to be honest, but his name is Cipitio, which
What you call me?
actually I have a question for you, Louis.
Yeah.
Because your family's from Guatemala, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys use the word cipote?
For straw?
No.
No, cipote.
That's-
Yeah, for like a young.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
think
do.
that was
What
the
is
question
it?
we were
A
gonna
young
ask
what?
him if
Oh,
we
yeah.
forgot.
Just like a young person.
It's
Oh,
like what
okay.
you guys call chamacos and chamacas.
Yeah.
So for us, it's
Cipote.
cipote or cipota.
Ciputa?
So no, not puta.
Oh, sorry.
Cipota.
Yeah. I heard that wrong.
Okay, so it's his name is El Cipitio, but it's based off of cipote. So
Is that where the
So is
word
that like
originated?
like little guy?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's where I'm not sure if it originated in Guatemala or El Salvador, which is why I wanted to ask you if you guys use that word too. So basically, he's the son of a forbidden romance. An indigenous queen and Lucifer had an affair.
Oh, it's like a Jersey Devil, but in El Salvador.
Apparently, I don't know.
like it.
Yeah. Or somewhere in Central America.
It's just like, whoa, you got my attention.
So the queen's husband finds out, and then he goes to some powerful god named, I can't say this name. It's spelled Teotl.
Just butcher it.
This one.
Oh. Teotlo.
What?
There you go.
Teotlo.
So the the husband goes to that guy to put a curse and condemn like the child that came out of the affair. So he curses him to be a small boy forever, which is why he's called Cipotio or Cipitio. Sorry.
How's that a curse?
CPTO.
I wish I could be a small boy for.
Because he never grows old.
Peter
and he
Pan
never-
syndrome.
Why can't my dad be the devil? Shit.
By the sounds of
My
it, he
dad would be
is.
Lucifer. So he never grows old. He's always a small boy. But another part of his curse is that his feet are on backwards.
Oh, see,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
heard one like that. But keep
So
going
when
and then
he's coming for you, he leaves his backward footprint. So it looks
Yes.
like he's going.
Does he
away.
walk
So-
normal though?
That's
Just with
what
backwards feet?
That's what I'm not like. Okay,
He
so
moonwalks everywhere.
I mean, technically,
That'd
yeah.
be cool. Damn, this guy sounds better and better.
I think. I mean, I would
Wait,
think you'd walk
never mind.
wherever you're facing. So I think his footsteps are just.
His knees still bend the same way.
I don't know. It didn't explain that part.
Damn, them
They bent to the
them
side.
That wasn't-
Salvadorians get real creative with their.
No,
Seriously, man.
but this is also Guatemalan apparently. So that's why I was.
That's what happens with Salvadorans and Guatemalans
Central
tag team, bruh.
American. So it said that like farmers find like footsteps in their fields or whatever, and when they follow the footprints, they get lost because they don't realize that it's the kid or it's the cipitio. And because it's backwards, they're following it the wrong way when they're supposed to be following it like the opposite way. Yeah, so he does walk backwards. I mean, I don't know.
It looks backwards because his feet
Yeah.
are backwards, but he's walking.
It's like the
regular.
perfect murder. Like, you know, like
They're retracing
my
the
actually moving
God.
away.
They were
Yeah.
at the scene of the crime, but they're retracing the steps the wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and then he's also seen throwing pebbles at beautiful girls and eating ashes for some reason.
Ashes.
Well, I mean, he is.
Is
the
he
son
like-
of
is he
Lucifer,
like a-
So I guess that makes sense.
He's like a kid, like, you know, like it used to be a thing when you like someone when you're younger, you like
Oh, maybe I didn't even
You
put
throw,
that together.
You throw rocks at them and you eat.
You don't-
ashes.
you don't-
Yeah, like you're-
Is that what you did?
Didn't you guys do that? You guys
Did
didn't
you
do that?
Stephanie? Stop throwing rocks at her.
Outside the supermarket, just eating the old cigarettes and
Ugh. Ugh.
Yo,
shit.
what
Eating
was it?
cigarette butts. Off the
Hey,
floor.
Lewis, plug in that hashtag again.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag pray for stuff.
This kind of sounds like some Peter Pan syndrome type shit.
Oh, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Where that's
except for,
basically
they're
like-
eating ashes and
Yeah.
walking
But basically,
backwards.
like Peter Pan syndrome, right? It's like it's a old person that's still a kid at heart, and they have the
Ah.
mentality and like of a kid, basically. Like they don't want to grow old.
Well, that makes sense because a lot of Disney stories got their movies or their stories from like really, really dark
Yeah,
shit.
they just turn it into. They
Like a
try to
fairy
make it not
tale.
so dark. Yeah,
What was I saying?
because if you notice, even the little what is it, the Tinkerbell,
Yes.
she's like an actual adult
in love with
in
a
love with
kid,
Peter Pan. Yeah. So in reality, I bet he's an actual fucking adult too, but he's just
Stuck in a kid
mirrored
body.
as a kid in the kid's body. Well, a kid's mentality. See, he's
Oh.
obviously in the kid's body, but maybe in reality he's not a kid. You know what I mean?
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know. What I was gonna say is that would totally feed into my fear because, like, you know how like you said you're scared of old people.
Used to be, yeah. They used to be a big fear of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually had enough time to sit down and talk to a lot of old people, and I enjoy listening to them now. They don't
love old
scare me
people.
anymore. I used to be freaked
So
out.
if
yeah.
you were
Why?
in a graveyard or a cemetery at midnight doing the 100-step cemetery and you saw an old person, you'd be fine.
I'd probably be like, I probably think it's a vision, like, oh, I'm seeing myself as an old person.
That's scary. Fuck that.
Well, I'd be like, I'm gonna live this old, cool.
I think I have Peter Pan syndrome a little bit. I feel like I'm a big kid.
Dude, Sokol has a Peter Pan syndrome song. I gotta show you.
Send it my way.
Got you.
No, but I would definitely be afraid. Like if I was like in a like somewhere like middle of the night walking home and I see a cipitio
Cipitio.
on a swing just chilling, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm going.
That is creepy.
Well,
So what have like have people actually seen Cipitio, or do they just
no, it said that like farmers see him, and I think people see him in like fields or forests or like near rivers.
He just
and
sounds
stuff
like a little rascal. He doesn't sound like he's there to do anything bad.
Well, apparently. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he actually does anything bad. It's just like, I don't know.
Just a nuisance, like a little fucking
Yeah.
fly on the wall or something.
But apparently at some point,
He's like a gremlin.
yeah, I was reading that El Salvador decided to do like an educational like TV program for kids, and they used him.
As our spokesperson.
I guess so.
Oh, yeah.
But they made him kind of like into a good guy, and like the show was about like them facing problems in like their community, and like he would help them with like
He doesn't sound like a
teaching them
terrible
like
person.
morals and values.
He
and
just
all
seems
that.
misunderstood.
He's wise.
Yeah.
He's like a wise kid because in reality he has fucking ears over all these other kids. So he's basically explaining to the kids like, hey, you know, I used to be your age once and I've dealt with these problems before, but let me show you the way. You think I'm a kid, but I actually have years over you. Like,
That's what it
I
kinda
know
sounds
how to
like,
deal with these problems. Like, I know how to show you the way. And the kids are going to listen because they're like, hey, he's a kid too.
Yeah.
You know, instead of someone like their dad or their grandpa, like, you don't want to listen to your dad or grandpa when you're a fucking kid, but you'll listen to another kid. You know what I mean?
There's another
Makes
hashtag.
sense.
There's another hashtag right there. Team CPTO.
Team CBT.
He's not a bad guy. He just
There you
misunderstood.
go.
Lewis is just trying to get trending, you know?
Don't
Hey, I don't blame him, dude.
Don't follow the footprints though, because you might not come back.
But can't you just follow them back the other way?
I mean, I guess. But they don't
What if
know
you
that.
follow the wrong set backwards?
Oh,
But then you're just
shit.
turned around. You're like, wait, was I following the footprints going the right way or the wrong way? And you're just
Yeah.
like, you don't know where you're at. That
Maybe
makes
it's just a
sense.
metaphor, you know, for like living in the past or something.
Oh, possibly.
Could be.
You can't live in the past, you know. You don't follow them backwards. You follow them.
But in this case, you have to follow them backwards.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm all turned around now.
Me too. I'm confused. Now I know why the farmers get lost.
You know
That's
what?
why they don't
You know
come
what?
home.
Fuck the CPTO. You know what? He's just.
Hashtag fuck CPTO.
At it again. Damn that rascal.
No,
Why-
it just seems like
why
a little shit. Okay, so I have one more.
Hit it.
It's called La
CPTO.
His
sister.
Ciguanaba.
La
Am
what?
I saying this right?
I thought you were gonna say La Ciguapa. That's the one I was about to say.
No, but am I saying this right? Ciguanaba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's called La Ciguanaba. I want to say she's also Guatemalan and
Sick.
Salvador. So I
Sick
think
with
it's like a Central American thing. So this one is also like she's explained to be like this beautiful woman that's like dressed in white in like a flimsy like little white dress.
Okay.
She appears near water, rivers,
So
and
it's like La Llorona.
actually she sounds more like a siren. They compare her more to like luring in men and pretty much like making them fall in love with her. But when you finally like get up to her and like to see her face, it's either the face of a horse or the face of or just a skull.
Sounds like the devil.
Yeah. So that one was super. There's not like a whole lot about her. It's just like
Does she like kill the men after she lures them in?
she
Well,
let me go back
come
to
on, bro.
this.
what else are you gonna do? What else would be the point?
Her victims are usually unfaithful men who die.
Oh, see, there's more to it, bro.
Yes.
That makes sense. I like her.
If they don't die of fear, then they are driven
They die of AIDS.
mad. Basically, they're just driven.
Oh,
crazy by
that's
her
so
side.
cool.
Yeah. And she can also appear to be like the man's girlfriend if she's like trying to trick them or whatever. But it is said that she
Sneaky.
sometimes will appear to be like a child's mother and like lure a kid in too.
Oh,
And
she's not that great anymore.
no,
though.
I know it was great up until like the kids, I guess. And like the same thing. So
You think she's that CPTO's mother?
she could be. No. CBTO's mother was an indigenous queen.
Oh, that's right.
And she had sex with the devil.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, she kind of sounds like the devil.
Well, she doesn't kill the children though.
Oh, what does
which
she
is
do?
still it's fucked up. She like lures them into like the woods and like if they don't die of fear, then they just like they end up crazy too.
Sounds like the same thing she does to the guys.
Yeah.
To the
She
to the
doesn't
men.
really do anything
At
bad.
least the guy is older. Like the
She
poor
just
kid has
hates
to
men
live,
and
like,
children.
Yeah.
She doesn't kill them. She just scares them to death. It's not.
basically.
It's not her fault.
Maybe
She sounded great at first.
Yeah, no, it did sound great. Well,
Maybe if the kids weren't such wusses, you know.
Well, I guess.
I mean, it didn't say what kind of kids. Maybe they were troublemakers. I don't know. Either way, it's fine.
Maybe they were valedictorians.
So what you?
Maybe they were straight A's.
What are you trying to say? They deserved it, or what?
I'm just saying, I don't know who died. No, but
victim shaming.
no, don't say that.
It's an urban legend, guys.
Yeah,
It's urban legend.
calm down.
You know, it's probably just something that people used to tell their
They're kids, so they don't
No,
go
and
out to the
that's
out in the
what-
woods at
Yeah,
night,
I think that's
or they
what it
don't
was,
go with
though.
strangers. You know what I mean?
I think it's to like keep
Yeah.
kids in check,
But
which is
Keep
why
kids
they
in check and keep husbands in check too.
you know what? That part reminded me of something a little bit. Do you remember when the Chilean miners got stuck in that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
mine or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember how like because they were stuck in there and they thought they were dead at one point, but then they found out that they were still alive and blah blah blah, and they were like trying to figure out a way how to dig them out.
Yeah.
But like when all that news coverage was going on and like there was all these people like coming to the mine every day to like like see like what was going on, like one of the guys that was in there, like his wife showed up and then his mistress showed.
Oh shit.
Oh,
damn.
I do know
Yeah,
this
they were
one.
getting caught up.
Yes. I think my mom told me about this.
Yeah.
I wonder if
That's
that's in the
crazy.
movie.
There's a movie about that?
Yeah. I think we talked about it before on the pod, actually.
No, you were talking about the plane crash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking
okay.
about the Chilean mine.
Yeah. I know
It
the
was
miners
in-
too.
But it's in the same area, right?
Yeah.
Chile, yeah. It was both
Okay.
Chile, yeah.
There is a movie about it, though, I'm sure. Yeah.
Maybe if they had
Probably.
what's her name? Yabba Gabba.
Yabba dabba doo!
La
Yo,
Ciguapa.
Gabba Gabba. Oh, no. Si Guanaba.
Siwanaba.
Guanaba.
Yeah,
Mhm.
her. If they had one of those in Chile, he would never had that problem. Chile's lacking, bro. They need
They
more
are,
urban
man.
legends.
They do.
What's yours, Pablo?
All right, so the one that I was gonna not do, but just kind of ties in is La Ciguapa.
What's the
Okay.
difference?
All right, so
Siguapa
Is she
means
guapa?
beautiful, right?
guapa means
Guapa.
beautiful.
How come
Yeah.
all these urban legends have to be like evil looking? How come there's never any good looking ones?
Well, this is her thing.
That's
She's
her
a
thing?
she's a nymph-like creature.
Nymph. What does that mean?
Supposedly lives in caves and forests of the Dominican Republic's mountainous regions.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mountains.
So
Sounds sexy.
it says it says she's described as having dark hair or blue skin with slanted black eyes, long lustrous hair, and that she uses to cover her body and her backward facing feet.
Oh yeah, Avatar.
Oh.
What's up with the back-
Cipitillo's mom.
Ding, ding,
shit.
ding.
Or sister.
Or sister.
Where's the sound
shoot.
effect? Dun, dun,
Maybe there was
dun.
another
Do we have one of
one.
those?
I don't.
No,
think
we
do.
don't.
We need
It's okay.
one,
You guys.
but it's all right.
Oh, you know what we should have been playing? The Twilight Zone one.
Nah, it's
Oh,
okay.
there-
It's okay.
Just play it after.
Watch your ears, guys. It's gonna be loud.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't know. I don't really care about going too much into it. There's not that much.
But what does she do?
Yeah, he's just saying that she's blue with backwards feet.
Yeah,
Cool. Thanks.
That's the only reason I wanted to bring her up.
That was
but-
enough. That was enough for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Backwards feet. What?
She's
Fuck
just
this.
said to
I'm
have
done. I'm
a
out.
hunting spirit looking for wandering men. That's as far as it goes into it.
Sounds
Oh,
like
so
the
she
one.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a wandering man. I think. would
Yeah,
be-
it sounds the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to keep men in check.
Mhm.
What if he's just lost? What if he's not looking for some tail? What if
find
Dude.
Oh.
He chose a bad day to be lost.
Wives just making all this shit up to keep their guys
Do it
in
up
check,
right.
huh?
Shoot. All right. So how about this one? I like this one. It's called El Sombreron.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
All right. So, true to his name, this Guatemalan
Ooh.
Have you heard this before?
Nah.
What's up with
mythical
Central
being.
America?
I don't have ears.
Dude.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you just call him a bean. That's racist, bro.
What I said, mythical being.
Okay, okay.
Oh, a
Come on.
racist. I see.
That's all you get. So, he wears a big black hat that covers most of his face. He is very short and is said to carry a silver guitar. To
Yo, you gotta get the
serenade
fuck
women.
out of here. He's describing himself. He wrote this article here.
All right.
Hey,
so-
you got a Halloween costume.
Yeah,
real,
seriously.
All right, so catch this part. He is said to carry a silver guitar to serenade women with long hair and big eyes.
Wait, how'd you guys meet? How did he serenade you with the guitar, Jackie?
You know, I don't even remember how
Was
we
it silver?
met. So
Oh my god.
Imagine.
All right.
Yo, we gotta go. I'll be back.
One day you were out with your friends, and the next day you're in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, that explains so much.
All right, so he is said to be obsessed with braiding, so much so that he braids the manes and tails of horses, mules, and more.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and your hair is just braided?
So wait a minute.
I'm like,
I got a braid right now.
All right. All right. So when there are no
Nestor, do you have braids?
He braids all kinds of stuff, huh?
You just wake up and you have cornrows.
All of his shoelaces too.
What the fuck?
Not again! Who's doing this shit?
I'm just trying to keep the Jordans looking fly.
Speaking of which, you remember those fucking curly shoelaces? Like the curly fry looking shoelaces?
I hated those things.
No,
They were
like
so ugly,
the
dude.
pigtail ones, like the corkscrew.
Yeah, they're just real. Yeah,
I forgot those even existed
those were so.
until
Yeah, those were a
now.
thing back in elementary school. That's crazy.
I never owned them.
No, I didn't own
Me
them
neither.
either, but everyone had them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I knew how to tie my shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
seriously. All right, so it says when there are no more animals around, he looks for young women whose hairs he can braid. In one account, he found a beautiful woman with long hair and large eyes that he can mesmerize by. So he stood outside her balcony. Upon hearing his music, she became enthralled by him. But her parents were
I
not
like a
pleased.
good enthralling, man.
Right? Who doesn't? Every night, El Sombreron will hypnotize the girl with his music to the point where she stopped eating and sleeping. Before she went mad, her parents cut her hair, which caused Sombreron to lose interest.
Wow.
So he has a hair fetish.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay. And big eye fetish.
Question.
And big eyes.
But he didn't do anything to them, like hurt them.
They went crazy.
Oh, they just
he was
went-
mesmerizing them, so they were going crazy.
Question. You think he's bald underneath the hat? Maybe that's why he's obsessed with that.
Probably.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Makes sense.
Oh shit. You solved it.
There you go.
He is Guatemalan, right?
Mystery solved. Thanks, Lewis.
That was great.
That's what I'm here for.
You got one more?
Call me Scooby Doo. Solving mysteries.
You got one more, Lewis?
Scooby Doo Doo. What? I got a couple more. I'll just round it out. I'll keep them brief. So South Dakota, Walking Sam. You ever heard of him?
No.
Sounds familiar.
This one's actually pretty interesting because even if it's not real, it's pretty fucked up. But Walking Sam and the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. I don't know what the fuck. What word is that?
Today, Junior.
Purportedly?
Yeah, you just said it.
I had never. What does it mean?
Purportedly, like approximately, it sounds like.
Why not use that?
Use it.
Who the
Use
fuck said
use
purportedly?
approximately.
Purportedly over 7 feet. Okay.
Or maybe it's not approximately. Maybe it's like,
Apparently.
I don't know. Just skip the fucking word.
Who cares? Anyways, so motherfucking Walking Sam is he's about 7 feet tall and he's very slim. So kind of like the Slender Man a little bit.
Okay.
Walking Sam is said to appear on the streets of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. So he specifically just hangs out on this specific Indian reservation in South Dakota. And he tries to convince teenagers to take their own lives. Dun, dun, dun. So, here's the thing. Whether it's true or not, something real tragic is going on the reservation. From December 2014 to May 2015. So, roughly over about, not even a year.
6 months?
Yeah. No, less. 4, 5. There were 103 suicide attempts at the Pine Ridge Reservation.
Ooh.
So
sounds like a cult leader like last episode, huh?
Hey, you know what? You might have solved it.
There you go, dude. We're solving this shit
You know
today.
what? That's what Clear
We're
Frame is
solving
here
this
for.
shit, man. So you don't have to.
You know what? Put your Googles away. We're here. We're solving it all, dude. We got the
guys.
answers. I mean, I don't, but but some of us, I guess.
You might want to fact check all this shit after. All right, but for now, put your phones down.
Put your motherfucking phones down. All right, I had a couple other ones, but I'll skip those and I'll do the main last one. This one was weird to me. Well, it's funny. So in Alabama, there's a place called the Hell's Gate Bridge. You ever heard of it?
No, but
apparently this is kind of like the Gravity Hill thing, but it's there's some all around the country, but this one specifically kind of like stuck out to me. So supposedly back in the fucking day, there was a car crash, and this couple drove off the. Whoa, you guys hear that?
Lewis just farted.
Speed racer.
Solve that one.
Oh, they're racing.
Another one.
But we live right next to the freeway, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe we could edit that out. No, but anyways, yeah. So this bridge. So this couple drove off this fucking bridge, and they drowned in the river below. And ever since then, like people have said that like 2 specific things happen. The number one thing happens is like you're driving across the bridge, and when you turn around and look behind you, it looks like everything's on fucking fire, and it's said to be like a gateway to hell.
Oh shit.
The other thing that happens is the couple, while you're driving over the bridge, the couple would appear in your back seat. And this detail's a little bit weird. So for whatever reason, they leave a wet spot on your back seat. What that is, I don't know.
Because they drowned. Because they drowned.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. We gotta get our minds out of the fucking gutter, bro.
Yeah.
Solving it.
Quarantine's driving me crazy.
You guys are so
Yeah, I don't know why in my head the first thing I thought was like like fuck it, it's not my car.
Yeah. Everyone out real quick. Oh, it's been so long.
Oh shit.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Wow. See, we're out here solving all the mysteries, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
The only one thinking straight right now is Jackie. Cool.
Oh my god, that was great.
Thanks for keeping us balanced.
The life and times of Sean Carter. I bomb harder, addicted to the bullshit like Ron Harper. Being a victim is a cycle. I'm feeling like Harvard Murray when I'm killing the mic. Cool. They say your brain's more creative in your sleep. Still, I keep my feet straight as my conscience gravitates. My brain's more creative when my mind's awake. I'm too vicious, style malicious. Become seafood. I eat dudes who swimming with fishes. Stick blades with AIDS in about 5 inches. Fuck talented, we young and gifted. With no religion in my genes and the scenes of high power only pops up in my dreams.
Okay, Jackie. So you gifted us these bandanas, head wraps, headbands. What do you call them? These are actual bandanas.
These are
right?
actual bandanas.
Yeah.
These are bandanas.
Thanks again. I love mine.
On Christmas.
You're welcome.
Christmas episode. I love mine too.
Wait
What?
a minute.
What?
I said, wait a minute. So talking about gifts, I had told you a while back that there was a gift that I couldn't give you because delays, COVID, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't a you gift; it's a Clear Frames gift
Okay.
that I took part in.
I thought this was it.
Yeah, I thought that was it too.
that was my gift to you.
Okay.
But we
This
teamed
is
up.
It's mine, Lewis, not yours.
This is
this
is our gift
Yeah, we teamed up and
to Clear Frames.
Okay.
got you guys a gift. Or made you guys a gift.
some Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah, homemade.
I'm down. Homemade. Some moonshine. Oh, we pull apart.
Don't rip
Don't
it
rip
this
it,
time.
please. We're both freaking out.
We're gonna reuse it.
Like, just shred it.
Coasters?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sick.
Dude.
Embroidered?
Yeah.
Damn, we needed these like 5 episodes ago.
Oh, there's tons of them.
Better late than never.
Oh, this is so sick.
Well, like he said,
I
there
see the
were
collab.
delays,
So so you sewed them together and probably you embroidered them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
we need tons of these.
So, yeah. COVID is to blame.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just kidding.
Throw some over here, actually.
Yeah, 1 second.
Thanks.
Yeah, wow.
That's
Yeah,
it?
because I've been sharing one coaster from my fucking drinks all night.
Who wants a free
I know,
coaster?
I saw that earlier. and
I was waiting for a segue, but it never came.
First person
I
first
can't
person to comment on the video gets the coaster.
I can't see
Go
him
on
move,
YouTube if you're listening, and if you're already on YouTube, lucky you. But comment that you want a free coaster, and we'll send you a coaster. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thank you very
welcome.
much. These are actually they came out clean, man.
They're sick.
Thanks.
You know, I actually might take one home.
I told
No, that's the
Lou-
free one going out, dude.
Oh.
Look, I'm already using 3 here.
All right, whatever. But no, I'm gonna take one home. Fuck you, because I still got this bandana one. So yeah,
Take it home. Take it home.
The disrespect. You're not even using the coaster.
Because
What do you call this?
Right here.
There you go, bro.
Perfect.
But anyways, but yeah,
What the fuck was that?
it's the Birdman. It's a new urban legend. You never heard of it?
We're done with the urban legends.
The Clear Frames Pigeon Man. All right, but no, but why don't you tell us a little bit more? So yeah, thank you. Like these head wraps, or these bandanas, these all this ladweeb. Damn, I'm all tongue tied now.
What?
Ladweeb.
La Dweeb, right?
Yeah. So I've been making head wraps for a while. It's La Dweeb head wraps right now. But I'm kind of venturing out to like just trying new things and trying to see like what else I can do. So this is like my latest. Actually, I think the bandanas, because I had made coasters before, but I didn't make like these before.
These
It
are
was
like,
just like simple.
these are like heavy duty.
Yeah.
You stop a bullet.
These are real nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
You're
made
sick.
these last night. Like.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, because we had to wait for me to get back to work so I could embroider them.
Oh, yeah, you were out with COVID. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to embroider first and then you had to sew them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Damn.
So yeah, finally.
you've been busy.
No, well, this was an idea like way before Pablo got sick, and then after he got sick, it was just like, okay, well, whatever. Like we'll just give him to him. We'll give him to him later, and then he finally went back to work and had some time to do that. So I made those last night, or we put them all together last night. Yeah.
I love them. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And business has been pretty well for you as far as like the head wraps that you've been making.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't really like expecting so many people to be so supportive, but it's been pretty good. And I'm so
Nice.
appreciative of everyone, including you guys, just for even giving me a shout out. So.
Even during like COVID, like
Yeah. Well, it
I
started.
saw like prior to like the holiday, you were like doing deliveries and stuff, right?
I was. And I typically don't, but like I knew what was going on. Like everyone gets stressed during holidays, like all the holiday shopping. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to help people out and try to deliver some of them at least.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. Thanks.
What made you want to do this? Like, what were you already good with sewing beforehand, or was this something you picked up during the quarantine?
Quarantine.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh, is
Sick. And you made it work.
Yeah. So
Is
but-
La Dweeb that recent?
Yeah.
It happened during COVID?
Well, when did it start? Like May?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
It was
Oh,
like
shit.
right after my birthday that I really like started to do that. So, I mean, I think I've always been like pretty good with like arts and crafts stuff and like creative like here and there. But finally, like last year, I was able to like sit down and like really learn how to sew on the machine. My mom has always known how to sew, and she used to sew my pants all the time when like skinny jeans got in. And there weren't skinny jeans like being sold. I was like, can
Yeah.
you sew my pants, please?
Yeah, okay.
I definitely been
Yeah.
there. I used to have to wear girl pants because they didn't
Same.
have skinny jeans. for guys.
Same.
Yeah.
I used to wear
I know
yeah.
a lot of guys that, or a lot of my cousins actually like had to get girl pants too, like because they wanted.
The only skinny jeans that existed were like crew, and like my mom was not about to buy me $80 pants in high school, so she bought me girl pants.
But
I used to wear Ariel's pants. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to let me borrow her pants. They were nice pants too.
Well, I'm glad you had some skinny jeans.
But yeah,
Thanks, Ariel.
wow. That's crazy though. So I
Yeah.
didn't know that. But see, COVID's not such a bad guy.
No, I mean, I feel
Sometimes
like
he
it
takes,
finally-
sometimes he gives.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of hobbies were picked up.
Hashtag
Yeah,
thumbs up COVID.
'Cause I know Steph, she was like looking for this specific sewing machine too.
Oh yeah,
And everything was just sold out because, you know, everyone wanted to pick something up.
yes.
And then finally she found one. And
Do you know what the brand was, or was it the 3000?
Dude, hers
What do you
is
have?
like I have a singer.
yeah, she has a singer.
Okay, I wasn't sure if she had brother or singer, but I saw hers, and when I saw hers, I was like, oh, hers is like legit. Like
Yeah, she got a
That's some
singer.
heavy-duty
I forget
shit.
which one it is, but yeah, she wanted a really good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, she started picking up sewing too, and I feel like a lot of people just picked up a lot of different shit.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, I feel like for me, it was like, okay, now I finally have the time, and there's a sewing machine available, so just use it.
Well, you were out of work for a little bit, right? Because of this?
Yeah, I was out of work from like when everything shut down, like the middle of March, until I didn't actually start going back to work until August, but I still got paid through like the time that I was supposed to work because I work for a school.
That's cool. I was gonna ask you that question, but I didn't want to get like too personal. But that's good.
No,
because
yeah.
I know it was just like towards LA County at the beginning, like they had like announced, but I didn't know it was.
No,
your
it
guys'
was.
county, too.
It started with LA County, but as soon as like the way I see it now, as soon as LA County does something, everyone else starts doing it too.
follows along.
So whatever they go, like whatever they do, like we'll eventually do too at some point. But yeah, so I just finally had the time, and I was like, well, why not? Like, there's nothing to do, and honestly, it also helped like seeing Pablo like work on so many things, and then seeing you work on some things too. I was like, okay, maybe I should do something instead of just sitting here watching TV the whole time. But that's okay too. But
I mean, I
felt
still
for
sit and
me.
watch TV.
Yeah,
me too.
same.
Today I didn't get off the TV. I was just like stuck on Sabrina all day.
Now I just get
The new
grumpy that
season?
I have to get up and do
Yes,
this
Is it
shit.
good?
I finished it today.
I
It's
haven't
good.
finished the third season, and there was another Christmas.
Wait, how
special,
many
right?
seasons is there?
4 now. That's the last season.
I thought they canceled that
Oh, it's
show.
the
or
last-
whatever.
it's the last one?
season, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Was it a
which-
good finale? Did they know it was gonna end when they did the last season?
Yeah. They
Was it
had
a good
announced
finale?
it a while back.
Didn't they announce it like at the start of the third season?
I want to
or
say
before they
did.
started the third season?
Because when they announced it, that's when I was like, oh, maybe I should start watching that.
So give us your the Jackie review.
I think
No
it's
spoilers, just like total like season 4. Because I'm actually
season 4.
Yeah, I'm actually
just
really
season
interested.
4 or like the whole thing.
All together, but like how did the wrap up? Like how do you feel about the wrap up?
I feel like hard. Like that's kind of hard because I feel like wrap ups don't really tell the whole thing. Like it's just that, and it sucks if you base it off of just the wrap up.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Which-
Like as a whole, but do you feel like the wrap up justified the rest of this?
Like they ended it on it.
Yeah.
Ended it good.
Was
was
it a good
okay.
note? It was just okay.
It was okay. But
Did it leave you wanting more with questions and whatnot?
I feel like
Or were you sad that it's over?
I feel like they shouldn't have like I don't understand why they canceled it. So I don't know if it's also just me like being biased. Like, damn it, why'd you cancel it? It was so
Yeah.
good. So now whatever you say to me, I'm like whatever. But
I'm just upset at the
yeah,
start.
I'm just mad that like it's canceled.
I actually really
but-
liked it. It was kind of like dark, but it was also like cool.
Yeah, I've explained some of it to him, like just saying how like it's dark, but it also like it relates a lot to like real life and some things that I'm like, okay, this is cool because I don't know, it just relates to a lot of things. Like I don't want to say anything without spoiling it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it like the whole time. And I think this last season, I wasn't into it as much as I was before. So when it ended, I was like, oh, okay. It ended like that.
That
That's
sucks.
cool. That's
Why did it get
fine.
canceled?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's true, but I read that the creators were focusing more on Riverdale than.
Is it the same writers?
It's
Wow,
like same writers, but
Is
also
is
I don't.
Riverdale even still going?
I don't know, and that's where I'm like.
I watched it when it
watched
first.
it.
I watched it when it first started. It was actually pretty good, but
I haven't
I
seen
fell
it.
off on it.
But they mentioned Riverdale a lot in Sabrina.
Well, it's because they both used to be comics. Well, Archie's a
Yeah.
comic book still. Sabrina, I'm not sure, but like it it happened within the same universe and shit.
Yeah, so
it
that's
makes
why
sense.
I was like, okay, so it seems like they probably just focused more on Riverdale and then just kind of let Sabrina like, okay, whatever.
That sucks.
Which sucks, yeah, because it was really good.
Speaking of directors like cutting to do other shit, do you guys know that the creator of Breaking Bad was supposed to do a Jonestown like miniseries? I think it was on HBO.
Really?
Yeah, but he never.
Interesting.
I think this started in like 2016, and he never ended up like doing anything with it. But he had the rights. He was ready to like start, I don't know, filming or directing this shit. He never got to it. The last update was in like 2018, but there was nothing done.
Oh yeah, that shit's dead in the water.
Yeah.
Damn, that
That
sucks.
would been cool.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be crazy.
Wait, was it like a docu-series or like a docudrama, like Waco?
Like Waco.
Damn, I would have
Yeah.
loved to see that, dude. Breaking
Uh-huh.
Bad was directed so fucking.
Fuck yeah, dude. It would have been crazy.
Damn. Well, that on another note too. Like speaking of what we were talking about last week, like I finally watched the Heaven's Gate documentary last night. I watched the majority. Well, I kind of like refixed everything that I had said before, and then I fell asleep. It wasn't the most interesting one. It's on HBO if you want to watch it, but
It's an actual documentary.
it's a series. But I found out like a lot of stuff that like a lot of facts I had gotten wrong the last time. So like it actually was a religious cult. Like even though like they were like they believed like the comet was gonna pass by and stuff like that, but it was like originally based in religion, but their whole thing was like, oh, that UFO was gonna pass by and it was gonna take them to heaven. So they did believe in like God and heaven to a certain extent. The other thing is it was like it had two cult leaders. It was a guy and a girl.
Most pictures just show that old guy.
No, it's two of them. It's a guy. Well, here's the thing. Like the Heaven's Gate was like so like it was weird. Like they all had the same haircut. They all dressed the same. They all wore the same Nikes. Like it was just like a thing. Like they all dressed like honestly, a lot of them were nerds. Like I watched the documentary. I was like, it just seemed like a lot of them.
Is there a comic on it?
Nah, I don't know. But like that seems
So
how
they just went after like a certain type.
Not necessarily. It's just like they were just like, hey, like this is church, but like if you're into UFOs also like this is your thing. So like they like brought in that science fiction crowd, like Star Wars. Like it was like in the 70s. So like I think Star Wars came out 85 or something like that.
Yeah.
So like, you know, it was just like popular. Also at that time, like a lot of them believed like the world was gonna fucking end. Like it was like just that thing like, oh, the world's gonna end, the world's gonna end. So like everyone was like looking for like their faith or whatever. And this one just like happened to reach that certain amount of people. But I think they all ended up drinking something too, kind of like the Jonestown one, yeah. But the like the most iconic image, and I don't know why I didn't remember this because they have it at the Museum of Death, and I've seen it before. But like there's like a diorama, and it's just like people like laying in bunk beds, and they're like they're covered with like a purple sheet over their heads, and then you just see the Nikes sticking out of it.
Yeah,
I was gonna post it on the last episode on YouTube, but I didn't know it was gonna be too much or too graphic.
I don't think so.
It's all over Google, but
to me, like when I think of Heaven's Gate, that's literally like the image that comes to my mind. Like just guys laying in bunk beds and like their Nikes.
They're all draped in like some purple sheet too, right?
They're covered and
they're all draped in some purple drink.
Purple drink. That's what they drank.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I did my research a little bit, you know, and then I fell asleep. It wasn't the most interesting one, and I don't know how many fucking episodes it was, but like, I mean, I can't put it all, like, blame it all on the documentary. I've just been working a lot of fucking, like, OT, so I'm just tired, but.
Well, I started a Jonestown one on, I think it was Hulu, and same thing, dude. It was so boring.
Which one was the one I told you?
I don't know.
Probably not.
No, but it was a straight up, like, docu-series. There was no, like...
Oh no,
traumatization.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Like sometimes I feel like docuseries go on too long. Like it's just like a couple episodes too long. Like just give me 2 hours of what this is about. Like I don't need.
Just
I don't
break
need
it all
episodes.
down.
Yeah, straight up, dude. It was very long and boring, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I'll just go off of what Lewis said." It's like, it sounds legit,
dude. Clear Frames bringing you the straight, cold, hard facts
straight to the
day,
point,
bro.
No,
10-minute segment.
There is a show about Charles Manson, and I think like the Manson murders was like probably the thing that like really got me intrigued into.
Do you know about that? Can you fill us in on what Pablo?
No, I think he hit some points that I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
The race war stuff.
He went pretty well with it.
Well, like when I got into it, I was super young, so I don't remember because I was like probably 12 or 13 when I was reading about it.
Were you in love with Charles Manson?
No, God, no. Oh, but I do have a fun story. Not a fun story, but like
fun story about murder.
Yay!
I used to have a coworker when I worked at a different school district. I'm not gonna say her name, but she had an uncle actually who murdered someone, and I think she said like he drove down and like stabbed someone to death, or I don't know. But he ended up going to prison, and he just happened to go whatever prison Charles Manson was at. I think at some point he was here in Chino.
Okay.
Yeah, before he got transferred to like whatever prison.
Oh, Charles Manson was?
Yeah. So when her uncle went to prison, like they were in the same prison for a while, and she says that like her mom would go and visit the uncle, and the mom said that she would see like a lot of girls just waiting to see Charles, like in.
Well, a lot of those killers get a lot of like fan mail from
from
females and stuff.
Richard Ramirez got married while he was in jail, I think.
Yeah, and there were a lot of I know Charles had a lot of like girl followers for sure that like fell in love with him and like would do anything.
I like
for
how
him,
you're on
basically.
a first name basis with Charles. Good old Chucky.
Good old Charles, yeah, but
Chucky
yeah,
Manson, you know.
She says that
Me and
like,
him go way back.
Her mom would see like the girls like go and visit him all the time, and like it was a room full of girls just like waiting to go in.
Did you not have to have like people like on like a visitation like?
I don't know.
Yeah, anybody just.
Well, maybe
like,
he got like letters and he put them on the list or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details. I just know that.
Chino Prison always reminds me of that Snoop Dogg song.
I should deliver there.
Murder was the case. Yeah.
They had like strict rules, like you couldn't like, even if you're just like dropping shit off, you couldn't show up with like blue jeans and shit.
Oh shit.
It was weird.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I used to deliver like plumbing supplies and shit to them.
Oh, interesting.
I used to have to go in through the back gate and shit, but like I would only be on the women's side. I think now it's just a women's prison.
No, there's two different prisons. There's a men's prison, the one that's off of Central, and then there's a women's prison that's off of Pine. They're like.
You try to visit Manson at some point?
No, I used to live in Chino, like right in between.
Oh, okay.
Right next to like the women's prison.
She's got a
All right.
She has a type.
Maybe
She's got a type. Charles Manson, El Sombreron.
Sombreron, yeah.
She's got a type.
Makes sense.
Don't make me bring out the silver guitar.
I get it now. But for our listeners who don't know, you guys are a couple. You guys are together. You're dating, whatever. How'd you guys end up meeting?
At one of my good friends' Friendsgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, we both went, and that's how we met. And then we followed each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then at some point, probably
started talking.
Yeah.
Did you ghost him for a while?
No.
No.
I'm irresistible.
Was it the sombrero or the silver guitar?
Silver guitar, bro. Drew over insane.
Was it the perfect braids?
It was a braid.
Gets him every time.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah. Yeah, we started talking on Instagram, and we just started hanging out after that.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Since
Too long.
like I guess since we started like talking and really hanging out January of last year, right? No.
Wait.
Not January of last year. January of 2019?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Cause
Yeah. Sure.
it was like as
Sounds
soon as
about
like
right.
the year started, like we started talking.
Okay.
Yeah. And then because I remember I came back from Arizona and you were like, when are we gonna hang out? And I was like,
Did you originally used to live in Arizona?
No, so I was born here and grew up here like most of my life, and then my parents split up and my mom took us to Arizona with her when I was 15.
Oh, so you lived in Arizona at some point?
Yeah, I
She
lived
grew
there
up in
for-
Arizona, got
No.
locked up, was taken to the Chino State Prison, got
And then
released.
Pablo came by
Met
with
Charles
his silver
Manson.
guitar. No, I lived there for about 2 years, and
How's it over there? You prefer California?
Yes,
Obviously.
there's a reason why I'm here, and like I haven't gone back.
What
I
made you
just-
come back?
El Sombreron.
I just heard a guitar tune in my head, and I had to come back to California. I just knew.
No, so like kind of getting a little deep. Like you, I don't have a great relationship with my father, and he kind of left us at the time. So I think for me, I mean, I was a teenager. He left, like, and then my mom took us to Arizona. Like, I was just all fucking, like, not okay. So at some point I was like, no, like, I don't want to be here. I don't like being here. So I want to go back. And I ended up coming back. I lived with family for some time, and then I just stayed out here. I haven't moved back.
But you go back every once in a while to visit.
Yeah, definitely. Because my mom and my siblings live out there. So that's why I'm always, like, going.
Are you the only one from your siblings that lives out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They prefer it out there, I guess.
I think they got used to it.
Are you much older than them?
So yeah, me and my brother are 6 years apart, and then he's 6 years apart from my other brother.
Okay.
And then they're like 3 years apart.
So they actually
from my
grew up
sister.
there and
Yeah.
spend a lot of time there. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's like hard for a lot of people to understand. Like, well, why did you just leave? Like, why couldn't you just stay there? And I'm like, because I technically grew up here.
Yeah, you spent most of your time here.
Yeah.
You were forced to go out there.
Yeah, I was just like uprooted and like, okay, you're going to Arizona now, and it's like, no, like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
If you're not from California, don't listen to our California stuff. Don't move here. We got enough traffic.
Stay over there. No, but it's nice out there. I mean, I think it's just not for me. Like, you just have to be.
Hashtag
open.
move to Arizona.
Go.
Arizona's great, dude. Like, it's like they got like, you know, it's like a vacation spot.
You know what? It is growing though. Since like I've moved back here, I've noticed that it's growing and it's becoming a little more like California. And I'm like, fuck, this is the next California.
It's probably less expensive than California.
It's so much less expensive. Cost of living is cheaper out there, more affordable.
Buy a mansion for $300K out there.
Yeah.
Get a shack for $300K here.
For real, dude.
Let's go.
Nah.
The new studios out there.
Nah, I'm good here.
I have a love-hate relationship with California.
I think everybody that is from California does.
Yeah.
I mean, I came back, but I'm still like, oh my God, it's fucking expensive here.
Not even that, honestly. I just hate the sun. It's like hot, like fucking Europe.
Don't go to
God
Arizona.
damn, you're depressing.
For real.
I just hate the sun, bro.
I do, dude.
I just want to die.
No, like seriously, like all summer long, I will lay down in my room in the dark, just on the floor, just because it's so fucking hot, dude. I can't stand it. I'm not made for the fucking heat. I'm built
Do you
different.
think you would be like you'd be someone who moved to like Portland or something?
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say go to Washington.
I've
I feel like
I've
you're a
always wanted to
Portland
go.
person.
Yeah, I love the rain.
Oh, me too.
I love.
Just go to Seattle,
gloomy
man.
weather.
Cloudy
I feel like
skies.
Seattle is probably like a LA type of vibes, but it just rains instead of sunny.
Yeah, bro. I love Nirvana.
Me too.
No, I really do like Nirvana, but yeah, yeah. Fuck, it's been a good episode. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Yeah, yeah. Wise guy. But yeah, fuck, we ready to wrap it up?
Fuck. Yeah, we are.
Stick a fork in it. We done.
We done. That's it. That's all we got for you
done,
guys.
son.
Real quick, you want to give us your plugs?
No, rather not.
No. Yeah, just I guess Ladweeb on Instagram, and that's LA_DWEEB.
Do you take like custom orders or it's just whatever you post up?
Right now, it's whatever I post up, but I've been thinking of taking custom orders. Oh.
She's gonna take my custom order first.
Yes.
After she's done with my stuff, then she can work on your guys'. But keep an eye on my Instagram. I will definitely shout her out.
Thanks.
Yes, because I'm going to definitely put in a hefty order.
Nice.
Yeah.
So La Dweeb on Instagram. That's it. Nowhere else.
No.
Perfect.
That's it.
Perfect thoughts.
For now.
Perfect Thoughts on Instagram. 15% off your entire purchase with promo code ClearFrames.
Let's
And
do
then-
15% off your entire order with coupon code Perfect Thoughts / ClearFrames.
What?
What?
Huh? Ignore that. I don't know what the fuck Lewis is saying.
ClearFrames coupon code Horrific thoughts. Plus.
Okay.
I was trying to confuse everybody.
Yeah. Well, you just
You confused.
all her traffic is gone now.
Mission-
There was like, fuck this.
Mission accomplished.
You tried.
Just DM her and tell her you heard it.
There
I
you
don't
go.
need, now I'm getting stuck on stupid.
It was horrific thoughts.
Just be like, hey, La Dweeb, I heard you on the podcast, on Clear Frames
Yeah,
podcast.
there you go.
I heard
Boom.
you give 50% off.
Oh my god. Put it on Lewis's hefty order tab. There you go. All right. If you heard it here on the pod, DM her and put it on Lewis's tab since he gave her that shout out, and maybe he'll give you the 50% off
Maybe.
out of his pocket.
Maybe.
Hashtag I love you, Lewis.
Hashtag I love you. Hashtag thank you, Lewis. Well, if you don't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Clear Frames Pod. If you're listening, we're also on YouTube where you can see us. And if you're on YouTube, we're also on Spotify and Apple and wherever else you find podcasts at Clear Frames. And that's it for today's show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.